Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats, and you know what? However you identify. Welcome back to the podcast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm not sure how much I really want to preamble this one. The 25 days of Flexa are drawing to a close, and the natives are absolutely getting a little bit restless. Flexa went on a silent spree at the end of September. There was effectively no meaningful communication coming out of Flexa HQ, and aside from the Discord, which is amazingly easy to get banned from. By the way, I am banned from the Discord, and there aren't a lot of AMP videos coming out lately. I'm just saying, but aside from some echo chambers, there has not been a lot of chatter the last few months, with the exception of I guess, the TA folks saying it's going to be 30 cents by the end of the year. I dare say we aren't going to hit that, but you know what? Who knows? 25 days of Flexa was exciting, and the community went crazy. Imagine that. 25 days of steady announcements from a company that has been silent for months. Speculation ran haywire. I even did a couple videos, and it was fun, man. I love to speculate. But as the season is drawing to a close, we're all hanging on with bated breath for the big announcement, the big bold letters underlined, and that it's pretty much occupying all of our time now. What could be coming? That's the question. It must be big. It must be bold. It must be a catalyst. Now, my only enjoyment I've been getting lately has been watching expectations becoming tempered. So far, the most meaningful announcement has been 20% off at Regal Cinemas if you pay with crypto on the Spend app. And we knew about that one well before they announced it, due to some very good diligence from some of the Reddit guys. They will root like a hog for truffles, and they found that one early. But aside from token ads, there really hasn't been anything that was going to swing the price needle. Now, in the defense of AMP, big fan, big fan. The market is just poopy right now. So, unless it was something truly monumental, Walmart, Amazon, something that got folks very excited, that needle wasn't going to move much anyway. As goes Bitcoin, so goes the market. And when Bitcoin is shaky and has no confidence, neither does anything else, including AMP. We've had an abundance of token ads, and I consider that paramount for the anything out of the agnostic pay rail. Anything in, anything out. But I never saw that as being something that would catapult AMP, because I don't believe for a second that people are lining up to spend their loop ring. I like to think that I've been consistent in my message as well. There is little benefit to spending utility tokens. Tax implications, yes, it is a taxable event every time you use it. Future growth potential, yes, they are utility tokens and derive their value from usage as well as speculation. But I don't personally see any value in using them to buy movie tickets. And I can't be the only one. Now, I love the stablecoin ads. Love it. Why not spend a stablecoin? But I'm not going to spend my scale. It's not something that I would do. Something monumental needs to happen at the end of this, and the days are getting shorter. I would go so far as to say it needs to be something revolving around fiat. Tyler made it clear in his last interview that Flexa is putting serious consideration into the fiat space, and Flexa can easily handle it. You know what? They can be utilized as such. I have no idea how easy it will be, but it can be done, is what I'm saying. It needs to be a partnership that is happy to work both sides of the aisle, crypto and fiat. And it needs to name Flexa as the provider for both sides of that pay rail. I entertained on a previous video that on day 25, Flexa needs to announce Flexa mainnet. And that would certainly get my spider sense tingling. I don't think it's doable without an actual processor building on the AMP mainnet. AMP doesn't settle the account. It just collateralizes the spend. Flexa doesn't process the payment. They just move it from merchant to the exchange. So I don't see how AMP mainnet would be possible. But if I'm dreaming of an AMP Christmas, that would be the dream. If we finish these 25 days of Flexa with nothing but more coin ads, which are important, but it's not the type of news that needs this much buildup, I'm afraid the community is going to be sorely disappointed, and some of the later arrivers, they might move on. I'm not judging, man. All right, it's their money, and AMP has been sleepy for a good while now, so I get it. But if they leave, I don't see them coming back. I put out a video yesterday on Bitcana. It's exactly what you might think it is. Governance and currency for a network singly focused around cannabis. Now, I don't partake, but I recognize that a great deal of the world does. Pragmatist. So it's a very active market. I was able to purchase and stake for 32.7% APR with a total gas cost of less than a nickel, start to finish. I only mention this to illustrate that there are a lot of opportunities out there for investors. And if Flexa doesn't light up the board come Christmas, they might see some of those wallets just moving on for greener pastures. Now, I'm not overly concerned because surely, Flexa HQ has something up their sleeve, and they realize this as well. But I thought it was worth mentioning. So, yeah, whatever is going to happen is going to happen. The AMP faithful will hold regardless. But it might be a bit of a letdown if the day 25 announcement is something like Alchemy Pay is now available for spending on the Spend app. You know, which it could be, by the way. It's on Coinbase, so they could absolutely do it. I would find it hilarious. Anything on Coinbase can be added to the Spend app. Coinbase is the processor. And that right there, Alchemy Pay as a currency, that would be funny. The ACH folks would see it as a huge victory. Any press is good press. So that's all I got for this one, folks. Thank you for entertaining me today. I hope you enjoyed my musings and that I was able to put into words some of the concerns folks have been having lately. Most of us are thinking the same thing. But something magical happens when they are spoken out loud. So you know what? Presto. We're hosting the folks from Alter this evening on the podcast Game Night, 1900 Central, and we're playing Secret Dreamscape. It should be a very fun stream. So stop by if you get a chance and you want to talk with Alter. And that's it, guys. Until next time, please stay safe and please be smart with your money. Cheers.